Okay, we're going to be studying parallel and perpendicular lines. We've been studying linear equations, and now we're going to incorporate what we know about parallel and perpendicular lines into that so that you can write some additional linear equations. Now, one of the things you know about parallel lines is that they do not intersect and they have the same slope. So that means you can write an equation of a line parallel to another line if you know a point on the line and the equation of the given line. So let's try one so that you can understand what I just said. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line that passes through negative 3, 5 and is parallel to the graph of y equals 2x minus 4. Let's look at this. Let's say that we've got our graph over here, and let's graph y equals 2x minus 4. Well, the intercept is negative 4, so that means we're down here. And the slope is 2, which means it goes up 2 and over 1, up 2 and over 1. And so our line looks something like this. Very rough drawing of it. Now, we want, the new point is negative 3, 5. So we come over here, negative 3, 5. And we want the equation of the line that looks like this, roughly like that. So we're going to use the information from this one to write an equation for this line. So the way we start out is we know that this is y equals mx plus b, which means that 2 is the slope. So we know 2 is the slope. So we come over here and we go y, and y is 5, so we go 5 equals, y equals mx plus b, and the m is 2, so we put a 2 right here, and the x is negative 3 plus b, so we're finding the y-intercept. So we go 5 equals negative 6 plus b. We add 6 to both sides, and that gives us 11 equals b. And remember, the slope is still 2, so we come back over here and we go y equals 2x plus 11. So somewhere up here, and it makes sense, somewhere up in here around 11, well, not around 11, at 11 is where it's going to intersect for this new line. And this is the equation of the line that passes through negative 3, 5. Okay, write an equation in point. Okay, I meant for that to be point. Write an equation in point slope form. Point slope, not slope intercept, okay? For the line that passes through 4, negative 1 and is parallel to the graph of y equals 1/4 x plus 7. Remember, slope intercept form, point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We know that m is 1/4. M is equal to 1/4. There it is right there. Okay? So now we take the 4 and the negative 1 and we go y minus negative 1. So y minus a minus 1 gives us y plus 1 equals 1/4 times x minus 4. And you're done. Not a lot of manipulation with that one. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line that passes through 0, 4 and is parallel to y equals negative 4x plus 5. Let's go. Let's practice one more here. We've got y equals negative 4x plus 5, so m is equal to negative 4. And we're looking to put it in the form of y equals mx plus b. So we start out with 4 equals, the slope is negative 4, and x is 0. Oh, that makes it easy, doesn't it? Plus b. That gives us 4 equals, negative 4 times 0 is 0, so it's going to be 4 equals b. So now we come over here and we go y equals negative 4, because it's got the same slope, it's a parallel line, it's got the same slope, negative 4x plus 4. Are you getting this? Lines that intersect at right angles, 90-degree angles, are called perpendicular lines. And just like parallel lines had the same slope, with perpendicular lines, if you take the two slopes, if you take the two slopes and you multiply them, you're going to get negative 1. Another way of saying that is the slope of a line that is perpendicular to a line is the negative reciprocal. In other words, if you've got 3/4 is the slope of one line, then the line that is perpendicular to it is negative 4 over 3. So you see, if you multiply those together, the 4's cancel out, the 3's cancel out, and you're left with negative 1. Okay? So if you had negative 5 over 7, the slope of the line perpendicular to it would be 7 over 5. If it was negative to start with, then it becomes positive after you flip it. If it was positive, it becomes negative. So let's look at these two. What is the slope of this red line right here? Well, the slope of the red line, let's find points where it crosses. Here's one right here. There's a point. Let's come down and find another point where it crosses. Here we go, right here. So now let's see what we've got. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 1, 2, 3. So that is 4 over 3 for the red line. Now for the blue line, let's find a spot where it crosses. Well, there we go again. And right here. So we go up 1, 2, 3, and left 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 3 and left 4. So are those lines parallel? Well, yes, they are, because see, we flipped it. It's the reciprocal, and it's negative. It was positive, and it's negative. And if you multiply these out, you get negative 1. So we know that these two lines are parallel to each other. Now, you look at this figure, this polygon here, and you try to figure out, are any of the sides parallel? Are any of the sides perpendicular? How would you do that? Well, you would do that with the slope. Okay, so first thing we got to find out is the slope of each line. So we start out with this one. We'll start right here. And where does it cross again? Right here. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 3. So line AD is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, AB, let's see what it is. We'll start here, find the next place that it crosses, right here, and let's see what that is. Let's see, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 4 and left 5. Well, we know those two are not perpendicular because they're not negative reciprocals of each other. Let's try this one. So now we'll start, let's see, where can we start? Right here. And the next place that it crosses is right here. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 1, 2, 3. So BC is up 4 and right 3. And then finally we've got DC. And DC starts here, and let's see where it goes. There we go, it crosses right here. So we go up 1, 2, and left 1, 2, 3. up 2, left 3. So now when we look at these slopes, this one and this one are the same slopes. So that means that AD is parallel to where is it? BC. Okay, that's how you write that. This thing right here means is parallel to. And if you were writing, nothing here is perpendicular because there's nothing that's the negative reciprocal. So, but if it was, you would write AD is perpendicular to BC. That's how you would write that. But there is no perpendicular one.